love that music. Good evening, beautiful beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla, and this is my friend Heather. And tonight's guest is Miss Ginny B, here to read cards.
Another friend.
Another friend. Thanks for coming, Ginny. Always nice to see you. Always fun to play with cards with you.
It is.
So, we're having a glitchy evening tonight. So please excuse our glitchiness. We will do mini card readings for anybody that would like readings tonight. And hopefully we'll get through the glitches. You never know. So what's going on in the sky right now, Jenny? I have not even talked to Val lately.
Stuff. Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff. There's the equinox, the new moon, the lots of stuff on the 29th degree. Don't ask me for details. I listened to it, but I can remember this long.
Yeah, that's about how well I listen.
bunch of things in retrograde, a bunch of things opposing each other and stuff, and it's a volatile time. In case you had not noticed,
I noticed it's a very volatile time, and I started wearing my red lipstick in protest again. There's really not a lot I can do about the situation, and you just do what you can. You know what I mean?
And the energies are very, very strong, because it's like sometimes it feels like you're trying to wade through mud.
Yeah.
It's difficult. And you're moving so fast.
Well, and I think, while she's catching up with this on the glitch, I think that's a good example. And they tell you, if you get into quicksand, don't fight it. Go slow. I think that's an excellent reminder for all of us.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
You were rudely interrupted.
Definitely rudely interrupted. So I thought we could talk about the cards that we pulled for the show.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, you're assuming that I know which one it was.
I found it. Okay. I actually pulled two because I didn't think much of the first one. The first one was the journey card. And it's just saying, get ready to go ahead and get going, and make sure you keep your passport close to you and stuff like that. It said whether it's impromptu or whether it's planned or whether it's right now, it's going to happen. There's going to be a journey coming up. So be ready. And then when I got done, I pulled another one, and it says clean up. And I can see, I'm still trying to get moved in, clean up. We're still having glitches with the show as far as internet and stuff like that. And, I just got mine put together, but I need to switch things in order for it to be right. So I need to clean up on the internet stuff too. So everybody's
sometimes I need to clean up my attitude.
Your what?
My attitude.
Oh, I can understand. Sometimes we do have to clean up our attitudes.
I can't find my card, y'all, but it was about surrendering. And when we surrender and have the patience, it just helps it all kind of move. We can't, like the mud. Let's go back to the mud discussion. If you surrender and move slowly through the mud, then we can get ourselves out of it.
Yeah, you can keep going, but otherwise, nope, she's still glitched. She is having issues with her internet, and it doesn't seem to matter whether she's in Starlink or if she's on Verizon. None of them. Oh, obviously, we lost her. She'll be back. I know she'll be back. So, but she is having difficulty with it. It may be where she's parked. We haven't figured all this stuff out yet.
I found my card. When we are surrendered, there is no longer the pressure of time.
That's true. And, I think part of this feeling like I'm going through mud and having to sit so long because my legs and my ankles, not so much my legs, my feet and my ankles hurt so badly. I mean, by the end of the day, usually I'm able to get moving around pretty good. But in the morning, it's like, can't walk. You're back.
Abracadabra.
I
I
did
love
let
it.
everybody
You
know you're having
guys
issues.
just carry on without me if I disappear. Just
We
carry
do.
on.
We know you're
I
coming
didn't
back.
know you could do that if the person holding the show glitched out. I didn't know
Well,
you could.
we stayed, so we're
That's
okay.
fantastic. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what was your card?
Okay. What I got was listen. It's basically look at all the noise in our heads. Look at all this crazy noise in our heads from all the stuff that's going on right now. Just listen to the universe. Just get quiet. Tune into the universe because this is all nonsense. This is crap. It's not what we're supposed to be paying attention to. With stuff like this going on in our lives, what we need to do is go inside. Get quiet and go inside and listen to our guides, our angels, our higher self.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that was pretty good. Okay, so you already went out with your cards, right? Both
Yep.
of you. While I was away.
Do you have a good breeze there? Because sometimes your hair blows nicely.
That's when the fan hits me.
Okay.
It's on, that rotating thing.
You have a breeze.
That's for the commercial for the wispy hair.
Actually, last week, the other show when I was in the where was I? Bryce Canyon. I had the back doors open and the wind was blowing through. It was really beautiful. The forest was behind me.
Mhm.
Today it's an RV park, so it's not exciting. I think the bathrooms are behind me. Something like, or the office or something, so there's nothing fun to look at. Anyway, we're going to read some cards, or we're going to attempt to read some cards. And,
Some of us will read cards.
some of us will. Some of us will definitely read cards. So please let me know if you want your cards read. They probably gave up and ran away. Let me see. Oh, I got the Welcome Ginny banner. Okay. Hi, Amanda Carroll and Diane G, Anita K, Joyful Journey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who wants their cards read tonight? We're ready to go for it. I actually changed over to Verizon from
Starling?
Skyline. And we haven't glitched since I changed it. Keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Okay, Joyful Journey says she'd love her cards read. Okay, do you have any particular question or just a general reading? We don't really care either way. It's fun to read. Diane G, gotcha. Some of my favorite shows are when our girlfriends come on and read with us. I love it. You got it, Joyful Journey. Oh, it's wrong one. How did I get there? Okay. I got Joyful Journey, Amanda, and Diane G. You got it.
Okay. Get down, Peppy. Get down.
This is a busy place.
This is a new place for me to be sitting, and Zena's not sure about it.
You'll get there. You're not quite sure about it. It's your
and
first time there. Give yourself 5 minutes to get used to it.
Oh,
You know?
she's needing
So we're
constant-
all three and sitting in a different place than we have before.
Oh,
Yeah.
You just happen to be in your van.
I
'cause
noticed
I'm in a
yours is
room. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about the echo, though. I think
I don't know what.
hang up stuff
I like
on the
the
wall.
plant.
Well, no, hang pictures on the wall because it's been, I took them down to paint, and heaven forbid, 2 years
Look
later,
what
I
I
can put them
pulled
back.
again.
What?
That same-
Listen. Wow.
Isn't that wild?
Well, I haven't accessed all of my cards yet, and I can't find my normal, the go-to cards that I like to use. At
Oh,
the
good. You're
So
stretching.
you all are I'm reading from different cards.
Fun.
Some of them
Yes.
I've used before. One of them I haven't. I've used the fairy deck and the wisdom deck before, but haven't used the animal dreaming before. So that's a new one for me.
Hey,
Okay.
Amanda, Carol, that's cool.
You're going to be up by the Puget
I'm
Sound.
I'm going to be up there in the next week
Where?
in
Puget
Seattle,
Sound.
near Puget Sound.
Ah,
Ooh.
wow. This is different.
So are we doing one card a piece for 3 or 3 cards a piece?
3 cards a piece are what I'm doing. I'm using 3
Okay.
different decks.
Okay.
Oh, that would be a smart thing to do.
Anybody ready? If not, I can go.
You go
You go.
ahead.
Okay. Now, the first card was from the Wisdom Oracle, and it says time for a nap. And the reason I was looking at this so weirdly for a bit is because the second card was motivation, which is get up and do it. And this one is saying take a break. And I'm going, what the heck's going on here? And then I got frog cleansing from the animal dreaming one.
I love that card.
That's cute.
That's adorable.
But basically, what it's saying, it generally indicates approaching rain, which kind of means it implies a need to settle the emotional dust that prevents the stream of life from flowing in a productive manner. And that's what I think is probably what they're saying. Take a break, get things addressed, and then get out there and do what you're supposed to do. And that's what I'm getting from those.
Cool. I'll go if you're not ready, Jenny.
Go right ahead.
Okay. I got the first card I got was receiving. Look at the breath of life that she's receiving from that cup. We all learn how to give. We're not so great at learning how to receive. And it's time you learned. Enjoy everything that you are receiving and be in gratitude. Particularly this beautiful golden breath of energy from above.
And if you'll take the not the banner, but the joyful journey down, we can see your cards.
Okay. Then I got the listen card again, which is one I got for the show. So it's interesting that I would get it for you as well. But look at this beautiful young lady. She's just inundated with thoughts, inundated with what's going on around her. But the universe is telling her to go inside, get quiet, and listen to the truth that you know deep inside.
Kind of sounds like the nap.
Then go out in the world and burn it down. All that crap that you know that's no longer serving you, burn it down. You don't need it anymore. You're now listening to yourself, your higher self, your guides and angels. You don't need any of this stuff anymore. That's the past. It's time to burn it down and let it go. All righty.
I love how the cards keep building on each other. I got the abundance and success. So in the abundance that you have there is a lot of abundance to be had. You have a lot of abundance, right? In the different things that it's your perception. It is in your perception of what is abundant, right? It's not always finances. It's not always clothes. It's not always possessions, et cetera, et cetera. But success and it's personal or professional achievement. But in giving all the other cards, my last card that I got out of the letting go deck is fear is healed by love. As we consistently let go of resisting our fears and allow them to be surrendered, the energy that was tied up in the fear is relinquished and now becomes available to shine forth as the energy of love. which will give you this abundance and success, and then the cards and the messages that both Priscilla and Heather. It kind of works together. You have to do the whatever it is that you're, whatever fear you're not addressing or fears, just address them and let them go.
Burn them down.
Burn them down. Burn
Burn
them down.
Get going.
Fall. It's
Precisely.
time for fires. It's fall, right?
Yes.
Burn it
Yes.
down. Gotcha, G. Covington. Leah, do you want cards? Because I didn't see you say anything. Okay, here we go. I got it. I found it. All right. Diane G. Oh, here, she's got a different one. She'd like a message from her guides. Alrighty. I'm going to take that down so you can see my cards. But no, it's from Diane G. Okay. I tell you what, I've been in places with some beautiful weather lately. It actually was in the 40s when I was in Bryce Canyon. When I woke up in the morning, I had to turn on the
heat.
heater. I turn it on for about 30 minutes and it warms the whole place up, and then it just goes off. It's good. Joyful Journey said it all ties beautifully together. Nice. I want to get Diane G on our channel. She's got a new channel out there, and I'd love to have her on the show. But scheduling right now is not easy. How cold is it where you are, Jenny? You're in
Not really.
Iowa? Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. We're in the last throes of summer with, it's cooler today in the 70s, but it's been in the 80s and 90s. And before that was in the 60s.
Wow.
You know, we're on a roller coaster.
Yeah. Jan says it's hot in Texas right now. It's gotten hot again.
It's
Every
76.
time I go there, it cools off.
It's 76 here now, so it's nice.
Oh, that's awesome. Who's ready to go?
I am.
I'll go. Okay, go ahead, Heather.
I'd
Oh,
rather
go ahead.
please.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna start with the letting go card first and then tell you how to get there. And so we must let go of negative thoughts and belief systems and shed the stress of negative emotions that give them energy. There's a lot of rules that we live our life by. The have tos. Well, for instance, you have to fold the towels in a certain way, or you have to do certain tasks on certain days. Those are the kind of things that we have, right? But we also have other rules and belief systems that need to be examined. We have to cancel the negative programming that comes from the world, as well as our own belief systems. And to do that, my dear, you need to go out and play. Play in the rain, play in the puddles, do something and play. Play, have fun, let go, and also go back to ideal times and memories and peaceful and tranquil spots, and get out of the have tos and the ought tos, because it's weighing
Good
you down.
advice for all of us.
Yes, it's weighing you down, because you'll never get the task list done. So have fun now. Or as my mother said one time, you might as well have the pie before you have the main meal.
Sounds good to me. I love pie.
She didn't do that when we were children. She did that when we were at a restaurant one time and she wanted pie. So
Of course.
yeah. But yes, go have pie before you have dinner.
I like that.
Well, and what I was getting, because I specifically asked, asked
Wait,
the
just a second, Heather. Let me just put what she said real quick. Belief systems have the initials BS for a reason. I love that.
Okay. Well, they were saying, you need to remain flexible, especially in these hard times. And to make sure that you do that, they're saying you also need to believe, this is says purity, and it's from the fairies one. And it says, always trust in the purity of your own heart. So you need to be able to be flexible, but trust your own heart. And then I thought this was kind of interesting because they talked about the lizard. And what they're talking about with the lizard is like if you're daydreaming, and they're saying it's okay to daydream. I think sometimes you put a foot down on yourself and don't allow yourself to daydream. They said daydreaming is like experiencing the future about what you think it might be like, or trying out things in the future because you're kind of daydreaming about it. You're figuring out this was what it was. And in some cases, you'll say, no, I don't want that. In some cases, in a few weeks, you may think, I already did this. I'm doing it again. So daydreaming is, they're saying it's okay to daydream. Don't keep
It is
kicking
okay.
the butt. Stay flexible, trust your own heart, but it's okay to daydream. Like she said, relax.
Play.
And shamans believe that we dream our existence, our future into existence. We have to daydream to understand the things that we prefer, so that we
Exactly.
dream ourselves into existence. Well, my cards just went right along with yours. Listen for the truth. You know what the truth is deep inside of you. You know it in your core. You know the truth. Get quiet, go within, and ask your question. But what they're also saying is, let the wild child out. Quit living by the rules. It's time to play. It's time to be yourself and not pay attention to all the rules and expectations of others. What about your expectations? What about what you want? You know it in your core.
Pie.
Go have some fun. Go have some pie. Absolutely. Look at her. She's the wild child. That's you inside. Go for it, girlfriend. Just go for it. Cut those ties. I love that. All three saying the same thing.
Yeah, I kind of thought that, or they wouldn't have said that. Diane G said that she does stop herself. And I was saying, no, they're saying do it. It's okay.
Yep. Do it. Okay. Who is next? I think Amanda Carroll. Okay. Well, no glitches for a few minutes. Hallelujah.
Well, maybe
Thank you, universe.
Knock on wood. Real
maybe
quick.
stay with
can't
your
read you.
old reliable.
Yeah. Thank you, Verizon. Maybe I won't get rid of you. I think there's just too many trees around me. It's not totally covered, but oh wow.
Well, you're kind of like out there in the middle of nowhere. You know that.
I am definitely in the middle of nowhere. I am in where am I?
Pendleton, Oregon.
Pendleton, Oregon. I didn't even knew Pendleton, Oregon was a place. Sorry, Pendleton.
The factory.
You
The
need
wool
to
mill
consult.
was fabulous.
You need to consult your travel guide.
My AI travel guide. I actually have been doing that. Asking what spiritually significant about certain places and how to get places that I want to go by stopping in spiritually significant.
Just do what we did when we were in Europe. Give me the map and just point to a place.
I know, right? That worked really well.
It did. It worked a treat.
Okay. It's too bad we don't travel more often when we're young, because it really is a beautiful country. So many different types of scenery, just amazing. That Snake River, I had no idea how big it was until I saw the canyon and was yesterday. Lord of mercy. Twin
It starts up,
Falls.
the Snake River starts up in the Jackson Hole area, up out of Two Oceans Lake. Yeah.
Right.
There's a lake up there that as it drains out, part of the lake goes to the Pacific and part of it goes to the Atlantic, down to the or
Oh,
drains
that's
into
cool.
the yeah, it's up on the Continental Divide. I used
Well,
to hunt elk.
too.
I used to hunt elk up there.
Really?
Yeah.
My dad liked to hunt elk. I never was much of a hunter. In fact, I wasn't at all. We went out deer hunting in South Texas when I was about 18, and this doe walks out with two fawn, and I looked at my dad and I said, "There is no way I'm going to kill any of these things. I can't do it." And he goes, "That's all right," and he pulled out cameras. So we spent the rest of the day taking
There
photos.
you go. Yeah.
I think I really loved my dad more than anything that at that moment. You know what I mean? That he didn't insist we hunt.
Anybody ready? If not, I can
Go
go.
for it.
Go ahead.
I thought it was really kind of odd. You ended up with 4 cards because there were 2 that came at the same time. The very first card was all that glitters. We all know that thing. All that glitters is not all gold. They're saying, you need to take a look at some things. The next card talked about pure intention. And I thought they kind of went together. When you manifest, you want to make sure that they're your wishes, it's your heart's desire, not just because it's glittery, but it's what you really, really want. So you need to, for what's the highest good of all, including you. So it's not necessarily what's glittering, it's what you really, really want. Well, the next 2 that came up actually came along with it, because the first one was the frog, the gold, the cleansing. And what they're saying is, okay, when you are cleansing, you finish cleansing up, because you realize that not everything is exactly as you want it to be. You want it to be right for you. So you're cleansing things so that you can have it that right, the right way for you, and the way that spirit wants you to do, the way that your heart really wants you to do. And it says, and when you get done doing this, don't forget that you are the weaver of your dreams. You're the spider. You're the one responsible for creating the kind of life that you want. So make sure you go through all those cleaning steps and make sure it's what you really want, because you're creating it. And if it's not what you really want, you won't like it. But if it is what you really want, your life's going to be just what you want it to be.
Sweet.
Cool. Those are beautiful
Hi,
cards.
Viviani. How are you doing? Hi, Bethany. Sorry, I just wanted to say hi because I lost track. Oh, wow. Amanda says she is the weaver. Thank you, Heather.
Yeah.
You got it, Viviani. I've got you started. Okay, I got release the dark wound. There's something that on your shadow side that you're not releasing. You're holding on to. And it really is time to let it go so that you can love. Every time our heart gets broken, no matter what the situation, when we release that energy, we're open for more love, the right kind of love. So let that hurt go and love yourself. You're beautiful. You're wonderful, just exactly like you are. You don't have to change for anybody or yourself. You don't have to change. Be who you are deep inside. With letting go comes a renewal. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
But she's shining from the inside. Look at the light that is shining around her and out from her. She's showing her love. She's shining her love. This is the sunstormer. The sun is the brightest thing in our galaxy. It provides everything we need on this planet. It to power the planet, to power each of us. We are part of that sun, part of that golden light that is shining from this card as well. That's you. You have the light of the sun. You have the light of the Lord. You have the light within you and ready to burst out. All you need to do is let that one thing go that you've been hanging on to for this renewal to happen. And shine your light, because you have a beautiful light, full of sun, full of joy. I hope that makes sense.
Well, building on those two messages,
I love it when it happens.
once the experience of peace has occurred, we are no longer a victim of the world. Isn't that beautiful?
That is beautiful.
With continual surrender, we begin to experience these states of peace with ever increasing frequency. When the clouds are removed, the sun shines forth, and we discover that peace was the truth all along. Surrender is the mechanism that uncovers the true nature of our existence. So as you deal with those shadow sides or whatever it is you're doing, which is then look at the clouds in this one. This is distraction. The crows are distracting the dog, right?
Over
One
here.
crow distracts while the other one does. But see the clouds up in the sky? Now there's two kinds of distraction. You're avoiding. We can avoid, or we can be distracted purposefully. You can see both of that in this card, right? So we can be distracted by the clouds and the trees and the bounty of nature and the peace that comes from that, or we can the avoidance of that I'm going to pay more attention to the loud noise rather than what is going on down there. The choice is yours, so it's dealing with those things that you need to deal with, right? And when you get all this done from all of these readings, Archangel Uriel, passion and spirit connection. This is how you make connection, and increase your frequency. And all is you have to find peace with those things that you're avoiding or not wanting to deal with, and be distracted in the right creative way, and then you can have a stronger connection.
Sweet.
I hope that resonates.
And I was going to say, because you said, I wonder what that thing I'm supposed to be looking at. And when I read that, immediately I got that all is not gold,
Yes. That's yes.
Thing that you think may be in that pile of gold, but really needs to be out of it.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
dig
Interesting. Okay, let's see who's next. G. Covington.
Okay.
Hi, Genevieve. Welcome. So nice to have everybody here. Please go like and subscribe if you haven't. We would love to have that, and share our channel. Maybe not with the glitches, but our channel with your friends.
Well, since you came back to my Verizon.
Yeah, it's been fine.
Yeah.
I think there's just too much tree cover for
Starlink.
Skylink
I just want to say Starlink.
or whatever it is.
Yeah.
The one that takes down the planet in the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger. What was the name of that? Skylink took that. It was the AI that got too smart. Terminator, that's what it was.
Terminator.
Yeah.
1, 2, or 3.
Amanda says, okay, I heard. What do her ET guides have to say?
Okay, is anybody else ready? I'll go
Nope,
ahead.
go
Go
for
right
it.
ahead.
Okay, the very first card that came up when I was talking, I was thinking ET is you're getting a message about regeneration. And if you look at the world today, it's in a huge process of regeneration. But they said, remember that you have magical blessings about that regeneration. There's magic in what's coming up. And you're being assisted by all sorts of different energies for it to be what you want it to be. And I'm going, we all know this. And then I'm going, okay, they're just reminding you because they're talking about daydreaming. You're going through a regeneration. You've got lots of energies helping you with it. Don't be afraid to be a big dreamer. You're setting it the way you want it to be. You're saying it's like that. The Secret, where you're saying, I already have this. Basically, if you're daydreaming it, you're living it. If you're living it, you can make it happen. So they're saying, and all this regeneration and all this magic that's helping us do things, it's there. Just go ahead and daydream about it and make it happen.
Building on Heather's message that you already have it, you have, it's the only ET looking card deck I have. The burden, you have the burden of choice. So in the moving forward, it says choosing higher ground, consequences, unconscious choice, making an unconscious choice. So you have lots of choices, which is part of when you're regenerating, when you're choosing, when you're evolving and stuff. There's always choices. But the crows say you need to look a little deeper in what you already have, in your talents, in your interests, in your spiritual connections and stuff, that where you're supposed to go or what you do or what you're currently considering, you already have the tools to get there. You just have to look around and see what's there. In other words, it's available. So you're either looking over it, ignoring it, or it's, you've laid something on top of it, metaphorically, so to speak. And then the letting go card deck says a mind that is concentrated on a positive thought has the power to increase the likelihood that the positive thought will materialize in the world of events. The most successful people in the world are those who hold in mind the highest good of all concerned, including themselves. They know that there is a win-win solution to every problem. A feeling of personal fulfillment comes naturally from their positive contribution to the lives of others and to themselves.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
Daydream.
I got the first card I got. Relax the hold of darkness and be it cause. Okay, look how she's surrounded by all the noise, all the craziness, the chaos that's going on around her. Ignore it. Ignore it. You have to let go of that part of your life, the chaotic energy. You'll never get where you want to go living this. And this is a good message for all of us right now, because we all are living in fear, or tend to move that way if we're not living our truth. The next card is ready but waiting. So they want you to have some patience. This energy that you need to let go of is necessary, and you have to have the patience to let yourself go through that and to release that energy, because you're the artist. You're the one that has the creativity in your life. You're the artist of your life. You can create whatever you want for your life, negative, positive. It's all about the frequency of your thoughts. The frequencies of these thoughts pretty much suck. And we've all been there. We know what it's like. and it's hard to let that stuff go, but just go inside, learn to play again, have a good time, be creative with your insights. You know, wisdom comes in all manner of being, and being creative brings that out. Journal, paint, whatever it is that you love. Be that artist that will help you relax and let the information come, and let go. When you surrender to the universe, good things happen. Okay? I hope that resonated.
Hello, White Dragon.
Hey, White Dragon, how are you doing? Okay. Who is next? Miss Leah is next. Hi, Leah. I would love a message. Things are so intense, heading to a new life by moving. Any insights? Well, let's see what your guides have to say. The cards. Whoa,
Showing.
caught him. I'm going to take this down.
Not these coming
How's things in Florida, White Dragon? Wet and humid. Oh, Lord. I'm so glad I'm not there anymore.
30%. Wow. What's it raining?
Leah says it's raining in northeast Illinois. I tend to be in the desert. I don't see a lot of rain.
You're gonna get there.
Yeah, next week I will definitely be. Surely Seattle will be raining.
Or at least wetter, greener.
Yeah.
What other? Still not getting one. Okay.
I got my favorite card out of this deck. Came
Ooh.
up. Sure is nice to be reading with you ladies tonight. I wasn't sure we were going to get the opportunity there for a while.
You keep challenging the cyber spirits.
Oh no, it's all good.
Interesting. She was talking about moving, and I'm going. I'll go ahead. the first thing they're saying is ask for help. Don't try to do this all on your own. Okay. And that was the physical part of it. But they were saying that actually, now I usually draw from 3 decks, but one deck wouldn't even give me a card. And I tried twice and it wouldn't give me a card. Whereas another of the deck gave me 2. So, but they're saying ask for help. And then they said that this move actually is not just a physical move, it's a spiritual move. It's an inner journey type move. There are things that will help that are going to happen that you're not necessarily going to know are happening, but it's going to affect things in your inner journeys. And then the last card that came up was the eagle, which represents spirit. So just trust in the spirit, trust in the journey, but don't try to do it by yourself. Don't weigh yourself way down. You know, it be like me trying to move just all by myself, which is crazy. I'm too old. So don't try to do it just by yourself. Okay.
Ain't that the truth?
And it's gonna take time. Everything is gonna take time because inner journeys do take time. And part of this move is an inner journey. It may be moving from one type of frequency to another frequency. Okay, that might help you with it, but don't try to. And even this inner journey, don't do it by yourself. It says that one card. Don't try to do it. Ask for help. And it's not just physical help, but ask for help for your inner journey and trust in spirit, because spirit is there. It's something you just have to know. It's, for instance, air, we can't see it, but we know it's there. Spirit, we can't see it, but we know it's there. We know it's working. Trust in it and ask for help in your inner journey, because that's basically what this move is yes, there's physical stuff, but it's an inner journey that you're taking. And like I said, it could simply be something at different frequencies or different jobs they want you to do. So it's going to take a journey to get to where you need to be doing that job. So I don't know what it is, but don't do it by yourself. Ask for help.
Did you see what she said? The angels have been helping, and I will ask.
Good.
Want me to go?
Sure.
Home. You take home with you.
Wherever you go.
It's in your heart. And it's rooted peace, security, and your comfort zone. So it's moving whatever you're moving, wherever you're moving to or from. It's always a journey, and it's always tumultuous, but that part is temporary. And like Heather said, ask for help. Angel Raguel is justice, discipline, and harmony. And you'll notice that we have the scales, we have a scroll, and the wings are down. So you need some balance in your life with this. So instead of one, keep perspective of what this is in the end, right? And why you're doing it. Take that piece with you and get some balance with that, because the crows say it's all about your perspective. If you can, if you're
I pulled a balance card too.
Yeah. That it's a matter. Yes, moving is hard for whatever reason. It is hard. Changing anything is hard. But if you maintain the perspective of where you're going, you take home with you in your heart. Home is in your heart, right? Home is in your spirit. You know, like Heather is saying, and to get the help with that, and that it is the burden of it is temporary. It's temporary. I'll just leave it at that, instead of trying to guess and stuff what your motivations and stuff, but just different perspectives. Just And it's okay to be upset. It's okay to be tired. It's okay to be burdened. It's okay to be overwhelmed. But that part is temporary, and ask for help.
Well, I got my favorite card in the deck. Dream a beautiful dream, because we dream our existence into being. So keep a positive attitude. Keep writing down the things that you prefer, the things that you want to do in your life with this move, and you'll find clarity. You're going to find clarity within this spiritual move as well as the physical move. You're going to find a lot of clarity and be able to do this dream. You moving is all about creating this dream, whatever your dream is that you want. But you've got to find balance. So ask for help. You need to find balance before you do this. Find the balance. It will make it so much easier. So get the help that you need. And that I'm not getting that that's physical. I'm getting it's more of a spiritual help. So I know your guides, your angels are with you on this move. So good luck to you. I hope those resonated with you.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, who's next?
We're getting close.
What?
We're getting close time-wise.
That's okay. I think we have Viviani
Viviani.
and Amanda Carroll.
Okay, great.
Excuse me, Amanda Carroll's first, and then Viviani. We'll hang out till we're done. It's cool. I don't have anywhere else I have to be. How about you guys? Okay, Miss Amanda. Yes, send me your phone number, and I will text or call next week when I'm in your area. That would be fun. Yes, Viviani, you're next, sweetie. So good to see you. You're busy out there in YouTube land. You guys always have cards fly out of the deck, but I never have one card fly out. It's always a half a dozen.
Well, I
Oh, we
remember.
already read for Amanda, she said. Yeah, we'll pull cards for you too, White Dragon.
I remember when I first started, I didn't feel confident in the other things. And I said, well, just make the card fly out that I need to have. And it's happened ever since. So that's what I asked for.
Okay. That's funny. So we already read for you. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I lose track of names really quick.
Okay.
Well, happy birthday to Diane G. Her birthday was 9/16. Okay. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and finish. And then, yes, we have Viviani and White Dragon. God, I love cards. They're so amazing.
Ginny, are you ready?
I am.
Go for
Um,
it. Start.
well, as I think. Okay, so you'll have to excuse me, Amanda, but have you been fast talking yourself into or out of something, or believing somebody's stuff, or you got a long list of shoulda, coulda, wouldas? Because snake oil, the fast talker, lie, untrustworthy, theft, a scam, something, and
Wow.
but my sense is with given the other cards is the shoulda, woulda, couldas. You have bought into the idea that you should be doing something, you could be doing something different, you could have done something different long time ago. And what came to my mind when I said that is we always wish we had made a different choice, but you have to understand, had you made that choice when you could first choose, you would get to this point and wish you had made a different choice. If that makes any sense. We're always wishing that something had been different. So if you're snake oil and talking to yourself, stop it. The crows say that there's some balance. In other words, to balance the communication in your head or what you're hearing from other people. Whatever this is in your life, that is, let's go back to the perspective with the crow also, but you need some balance to see where that's at and figure that out. The letting go card is as we relinquish the negative suppressed feelings from all the programs we have internalized, they are automatically replaced by higher ones. And this is why I think there might be a list of shoulda, couldas, wouldas, didn'ts, oh my's, if onlys. The if onlys will get you. When our inner feelings are of peacefulness, serenity, tranquility, stillness, openness, and simplicity, the effects on others is to increase their awareness along with our own and to give them a greater sense of freedom, perfection, unity, at oneness with ourselves. And given the high volatility of the world in any category right now, don't be listening to other people. Stay balanced in yourself and let those positive feelings come through. Be the light.
Be the light.
No. Did you want to go next? Or you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the first card I got, it says leg up. Now, if you're a horseback rider or something, you know that somebody gives you a leg up, it means you can get up on it. It's kind of like with the bear here. And it's not so much, it's both you needing a leg up and you being available to give somebody else a leg up. It's actually both sides, because they're saying when you get in a quandary and you're not sure what to do, then listen, because they're talking about free wisdom, and this is a fairy card, and they're saying they're going to help you just through their flute playing if you listen. The message is coming. So it's not necessarily just the flute. It's just that if you're in a quandary, if you sit and listen for a minute, you're going to know what the answer is, because you are a frog mouth. In other words, now it says secret keeper, but yes, you can be. But what they're meaning is that you have all the wisdom that you need. Sometimes you just need somebody to remind you of that wisdom, so that when you need somebody to remind you, that's when you need the leg up. But a lot of times, the people that are around you, they're the ones that need the leg up. But you know the answers. You have the wisdom needed to answer and help them. And if they need a leg up, that's what you're there for. So that's why I said the leg up is for both you and for you to give others. Okay.
All right. I got the receiving card for you. And in this case, they're talking about how loved you are, how the universe is here for you. But sometimes you forget to stop, breathe, take a minute, relax. You're so conscious of everyday life, you forget to breathe. We forget to receive what's being given to you. The next card was the Unity card. Excuse me. The Unity card is damn, I forgot. The Unity card has to do with um, knowing. The knowing that you have inside, that you're one with the universe. And again, sometimes you forget to breathe, slow down, and surrender to the moment. Because this is all about surrendering to the universe. Both of these cards have to do with learning to get quiet and breathe. And then I got the spiral. And everything comes in a spiral. You can be up the spiral or down the spiral. Wherever you choose, it's our lessons coming back around until we get them. It's like I always say, peeling an onion. We all have all these layers to our hurts and to our energies. And when we live in the now, and I don't mean a good way living in the now, when we live in this chaotic moment that we're in and we allow it to run our life, we forget to breathe. All we see is the chaos, and we forget that the universe is here for us. It is an abundant universe. Everything that we need is there. And we know this in our hearts. We know this. But being human, we sometimes forget. So all I can tell you is this is saying, take a moment to breathe and listen. You know, like Heather said, you have the answers. You have the answers for other people. You've got the answers for yourself as well. So just breathe. Okay. And then we have Miss Viviani.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, she says she's been thinking about spirals. I'm sorry, what?
I was going to say, everybody has such beautiful card decks.
That's why we each have about 100 of them, because we love the card deck so much.
But we do have different from each other.
Yeah.
We have some duplicates, but mostly they're different.
We have one other person that is from Facebook that I would like to read for, and that's after Viviani. She's new. We've not met her before, I don't think. Andrea Jackson. Will be our last cards for tonight, okay? If you all have time.
Yeah.
What does Miss Viviani need to know tonight? Thanks everybody for being here tonight and allowing us to read the cards for you. It's very nice. It's a pleasure to do it.
I'm ready to go.
Go for it.
I haven't even got my cards.
That's fine. First of all, Viviani, hi. I'm confused by the cards that I drew, but I'm just going to go with it. This first one is distance. See how foggy that is? And there's something in the distance. So kind of like a distance, foggy memory. The words are divorce, ghost, and separation, but I'm seeing this as there's just some kind of a haunting. You're haunted by something that's still there in your past that you, a heaviness, a fog, heavy on your heart, heavy on your thing, and stuff like that. The crows talk about self-interest. Now, two ways with this. I think that part of it is whatever situation is that might be heavy, the person might have been too self-interested and you finally had to separate, or the situation was not in your self-interest. But also that you can learn that you are allowed your own self-interest. You can take care of yourself. We are taught that we shouldn't be. That's selfish. But there's self-centered selfish, and they're centered in the selfish, right? So we need to be centered in ourselves, that it's you finding you, and separating from whatever this heaviness and this fog is. Um, the letting go card, if we get stuck in a feeling, it is useful to look at the question of what we think we have accomplished by hanging on to it. I'm going to read that again because I find this so profound. I think I should post it on my own mirror. If we get stuck in a feeling, it is useful to look at the question of what we think we have accomplished by hanging on to it.
Wow, that is deep.
Yes, isn't it? We will almost always find that we have a fantasy that it will have some effect on some other person and change their behavior or attitudes towards us. If we let go of that, we become willing to surrender to the feeling itself.
Wow. She says it makes sense, Jenny.
I'm glad it makes sense to some, because I'm thinking I don't want to tell sweet Vivian something, but it
Actually, my cards go with
really,
this. My cards go with it.
is. It really is. The sunshine will come out and burn that fog off.
Cool.
Yep.
Go ahead, Heather.
Okay. Well, the first card says that she's poised to do something. She's ready, more than ready to go. But the next card is saying you need to wait. Wait until winter. When anything that you're really wanting, it will be manifested. Your heartfelt wishes will be manifested, as long as the intentions are for the highest good of all. So you've got to remember that. So as much as you want to get going, make sure that your intentions are for all, and then we'll help you, because you have an awful lot of secrets. You know a lot of things that not everybody else does. You need to make sure that what all those secrets you know, make sure that, yes, you're ready to go. Make sure it's for the good of all. Make sure they're lying with the secrets you know. Okay?
Well, Viviani, I say dream a beautiful dream. Second card time I got this card today. I love it. Dream a beautiful dream. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to dream this beautiful dream. Put your ideas into motion. Let go of any of the guilt or fear that's holding you back from dreaming all you can be. Don't be afraid. Maybe it's time to look at it from a higher perspective. This is the watcher. And the watcher's kind of like the eagle, an eagle's point of view. You let go. You look from a different point of view. Get a little bit different perspective so that you can let go of this fear and guilt holding you back. And don't be afraid to dream big. Dream outside the box. Dream for whatever it is that you want for your highest good and the highest good of all concerned. If you just look at it from a little bit different angle, I think you'll see a difference. Hope that resonates.
Yep.
And our last cards tonight would be, one more White Dragon. Then we have to go. Andrea and White Dragon, okay? Do y'all have time?
Yeah.
Make time.
I can't say no to White Dragon. Sorry. So 2 more readings. Andrea's next. Are you still here, Miss Andrea? Let us know, please. You got it, Viviani. Let's see if Miss Andrea is still here. It's okay, White Dragon. We love you. Miss Andrea, are you still here? You might have left, you guys. If so, we'll do White Dragon.
Should we just do White Dragon first, and then if Andrea shows up?
We'll do if she shows up, we'll do her. Okay. We're chromes tonight.
So we want to do White Dragon instead?
We're going to do White Dragon because she has not.
She's not still here. Okay.
I don't think she's still here.
All right.
And if she is, we'll get her after White Dragon.
Really? Okay. Is there another one?
Hey, Heather, do you remember the Black Bear Diner that we ate at in Mount Shasta?
Yes.
Did you know they're all over this part of the country? And the original one was Mount Shasta. I ate in one today, this morning in Boise. I had breakfast there and was thinking about us at Shasta, and I was reading a little information about it. And the one in Shasta is the original.
Yeah, I remember reading the menu when I was there when you two were talking, and yes, I remember them saying that they are all over the place, but that is the original.
I think there's like 30 of
What-
them.
What's the restaurant?
It's not surprising. They're good.
Black Yeah, they are good. Black Bear Diner.
Mm.
I had biscuits and gravy, and it was one of the best biscuits I ever ate in my life. And now I can make some biscuits. I'm a Southern girl, but this biscuit was really good. I bought a couple of extras to take. It was so good. But I highly recommend them for at least for breakfast. I don't remember what they were if we ate dinner there, but for breakfast, they're really good.
Hmm. Interesting.
By the way, our wisdom circle, I think it's on the 6th of October. It's going to be Terry. What's her? Oh my God, I can't think of her channel. Terry Lee, Riding the Waves. It's going to be a good one, Riding the Waves, because boy, we got some heavy waves these days. Terry Lee, pure psychic visionary, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Pure visionary. Pure
Pure
visionary.
visionary. Pure visionary.
Well, what I've got now, I again, there's one where I got two
Thank
cards.
you, Diane G. Pure visionary psychic medium. She's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Heather.
Okay. Well, the first card was on, it's called co-create. And if you think you've been co-creating before, you don't know half of it. And it's going, because you're co-creating, it's going to be like a whole new life, a whole new way of doing things, a whole new way of living.
Interesting.
But you have to wait for a while, because it has to be what's in the highest good for everybody. And that means it's going to take time and a lot of effort. You're going to spend a lot of time co-creating to make this new life so that it fits everybody. And you're going to help with that more in a different way than you're doing now. Right now, a lot of the cons. So you're going to be co-creating with somebody who knows a lot of the positives, doesn't understand the pros and the cons. So it's like two opposites working together. It's going to take a while, but when you get done, you will have a new life, a new way of doing things, a new everything. But it's going to take time. And it's going to have to be for everybody, which means it's going to be very hard to do. But it's something that you and whoever this pro person, because you know what can happen. And you're going to be working with, you're the more practical, and then that's the dreamer. You're going to have to work it together to make it work right. Okay. Not easy. Exactly. Exactly.
Go ahead, Jenny.
That's okay, White Dragon. It says here that you're okay. You're content. You have a routine. You're satisfied at the moment, and that's okay. In other words, steady as it goes, which is a good place to be when you're getting ready to plan and do other things and go forward. To be content where you are before you go forward, then you can plan better. Uh, Wishful thinking, that's wishful thinking is not a bad thing. That's also part of planning and manifesting, right? Second chance, but the deja vu and the nostalgia, building on what you have and what you know to go where you want to go, or to figure out where you want to go, per what Heather was saying. And what one holds in mind tends to manifest, right? So what holds in mind, so whatever you've got going here, and you know what this is about, right? So you're relaxed and ready to go. Any thought which we consistently hold in mind and consistently give energy to will tend to come into our life according to the very form in which our mind has held it, which is a very, very good reminder to all of us in these tumultuous times to watch what you think. But
Yep.
but in this case for White Dragon, it is you got something in the back of your mind you've been working on that you have not shared with anybody, and that's okay because you're still building it.
But things transition and it's time to walk softly, softly, have the tender touch. But you know what? You need to be tender with yourself. How you treat your family is how you need to be treated as well. So you need to treat yourself with a tender touch. Keep yourself centered and believe that this new softly transition is going to work out. And again, the tender touch. Here we go again. Be tender with yourself. I don't know what's going on out there with you, young man, but you need to take some time for yourself and to treat yourself gently. I know transitions are hard for warriors, but I think your warrior time is transitioning a little bit. Be careful
Long
with
time.
yourself. Be tender with yourself.
Yeah, and apply that to your working with this new job.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was about. Whatever this new job is, for sure. Well, everyone, thank you. We went a little bit over tonight. Oh, darn. I don't mind. Jenny, thanks for humoring us tonight, being here. I hope you'll come back and visit. Everybody in
Yeah.
the chat, thank you for being here and letting us read for you. And
Exactly.
thank you for being here always. Appreciate you. Anyway, till next time, have a wonderful rest of your weekend, I guess it is. And we'll see you the next time.
Bye,
And
everyone.
good
Let's see.
night.